Welcome to Blog Access 101. I'm your host. Well, Rob's not here today, so I'm your host, Bobby, with my co-host Rod. How you doing?
What it is. We're
All right, we on it's episode 279. We almost hitting 300 like we Chief Keef, Sosa gang, all that. Yeah, finito. But we're not there until we get there. But let's get right into it. WNBA Finals. How you feeling?
uh so I'm a Mercury fan, so I feel good just off of them being there. Um Beating the Lynx, obviously a big accomplishment. Set off a hell of a chain of events. But we lost the first game. Aces, the Aces, they've won two out of the last three championships, so I knew it would be tough. We played better than expected in game one. I think we covered. But yeah, that doesn't really matter as far as the series goes. Down 1-0, got to come back and get a win in Vegas.
Nah, I agree. I think the Mercury's a young team. I know I counted the Mercury out this season, because I was like, well, they lost all those pieces from last year and everything. I was like, it's kind of like a rebuild year, but the Mercury has proved me wrong. Um, I still say the experience of the Aces should win them that series. We should see once they go to Phoenix for a game or so, but it
I've,
should.
I've been I've been to a Mercury game. That stadium gets loud. Um, so yeah, I mean, if they could still win in Vegas, they could still, take the series. But it's gonna be hard. You're playing the best player in the league, the reigning MVP, a four-time MVP at that.
Oh no, they definitely can take one. It's just crazy though, like how like I didn't think the Aces would make it after all the trouble they were having this season. So it's like, whew.
I honestly don't think they would have made it if Kelsey Mitchell didn't get start cramping.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, true.
Kelsey Mitchell quickly became one of my favorite players this season. Had her on my fantasy team. She carried us to the fantasy championship. We did lose in that championship, sadly, but still got a little bit of money for it.
Hey, we almost had the fever. We told them said the fever. So Rob owe us for that. The fever about me and you were both like high on the fever going to like to the finals and doing stuff. It's just
Like,
gonna be interesting next year because these guys like for the fever, they gotta capitalize off this, especially without no Caitlyn. If they don't get to the finals next year and they have Caitlyn, oh, there's gonna be some questions being the road. There's definitely gonna be some hard questions that they're gonna have to answer.
well, I mean, I got questions about that now because it's like, as good as Kelsey Mitchell is, do you have the best backcourt in the league, or do you have two players that you can afford to split up and try to get like a star big player? But we'll talk about that later next
I'm
year.
all about if you already have her under contract and she's already getting paid, keep it with the best backcourt in the league and then go from there.
Kelsey can hoop though.
Exactly. Got it. Backcourts. The thing about on the WNBA or any just NBA or even NCAA, man, if you got a good backcourt, you can control the game.
Hmm.
Unless you Asia Wilson, then that's just a different story.
I
You
mean, Jackie Young is a heck of a second best player on the team to have.
true.
Chelsea Gray, they got one of the best backcourts in the league too with Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray. So the Aces are going to be a hard out. They got to be motivated because everybody counted them out all throughout the year. You even had people saying that like Asia shouldn't have been MVP, like Nafisa should have been MVP, which I might have said that at a point in time, but I did change my mind.
I don't think Nafessa was going to get that after her comments. I don't think she was going to get that MVP. I think that was something brewing in the works.
Here, that's another thing. These two teams they really need to try to get that championship because it probably ain't gonna be no next season. I can smell a lockout from here, so we'll see.
Yeah, Unrivaled was about to be the new WNBA.
Our rival about to be lit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to be watching again this season. Got to see season two.
Hmm.
Um, Next up, let's talk about MLB playoffs. The divisional round started yesterday. Um, Sad to say the Astros did not make it. I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but with the teams that are in it, we'll talk about the Tigers beating the Mariners 3-2, Dodgers beating the Phillies 5-3, the Blue Jays put belt to ass to the Yankees 10-1, and the
Hmm.
Brewers put belt to ass to the Cubs 9-3. I really want to talk about this Phillies game because they definitely sold that shit.
Oh, we folded so bad. Up 3-0. All the Hernandezes wanted to do stuff. I literally put in one of my group chats all these damn Hernandezes because yeah, we was up 3-0 and just gave up 5 runs straight.
Oh,
Uh,
Otani. Fuck.
Otani got the win even though he didn't pitch. Like I wasn't super impressed with his pitching.
Yeah, that's because if you ain't pitched for like a year or so like that, and the thing about pitching, you got to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pitch on a consistent basis to have some rhythm. I don't understand why they put him in the start as a starting pitcher. Let him come out the bullpen, but then you can't use him. That it's just interesting. So having he is your best player, so having him on the field in some capacity always works.
Yeah, but losing that game 1 at home, that's gonna make it a uphill battle for our Phillies. We knew. I mean, every year the Dodgers are like the best team in the league on paper, and they just don't perform in the playoffs typically. Um, this might be a different year. Hopefully not. We'll see.
Well, today's games, you got the Yankees and Blue Jays and the Tigers and Mariners.
Uh,
Um, I got the Blue Jays coming out of this series 2-0. Something about the Yankees and I don't know, their manager Aaron Boone does not have something about his lineups just speak always doomed for failure or like a accident waiting to happen.
a lot of people are questioning his management right now. I don't think he's had that many mistakes during the postseason. He did take Max Fried out too early that other game. But I don't see the Yankees going down 2-0, especially after getting smacked yesterday, 10-1. Like I feel like they win a close game, probably like a 4-2. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, we'll see. I had the Tigers winning yesterday. I think the Mariners. I don't know what's up with the Mariners. They have big name pitchers who just find a ways to lose games. I learned this the hard way, playing fantasy baseball. My man Luis Castillo let me down a lot. So
Oh yeah, boys about to be so that's gonna be interesting.
it
Boys
is.
about to sell. I got actually, you know what? I have the Mariners winning. I don't think they'll go down 0-2.
I don't. I mean, I think the only team that ends up down 0-2 might be the Cubs. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
I don't know what it is about the Brewers or what type of money ball situation they got going over there, but
It's called you play them and play them in division, man. That's
eh,
what it is.
but I mean they're the number one seed too. Like they and people still aren't respecting them, so I think they're going to put belt the ass to the Cardinals again.
Oh, I can
To
respect.
the Cubs, not the Cardinals, to the Cubs.
All right. Speaking of belt to ass, can we talk about how your Los Angeles Rams sold on Thursday Night Football to the one-legged 49ers? They would definitely maybe nubs walking into that game.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense to be lost that game. I mean, Mac Jones obviously was good at Alabama and then lost it somehow in the league up until Thursday. Um,
He's about to get paid next year. He's
we
about to
got
be starting. He's going to be starting somewhere next year and get paid.
besides Christian McCaffrey, who did have a great game, the
Yeah.
Niners had like backup everything, backup quarterback, backup receivers, backup tight end, and somehow we still lost.
Them fumbles by Kyron Williams. Williams fumbled multiple times that game. Shit was terrible.
There's a lot of things that's happening this year to the Rams, ironically, that I think are going to lead to some rule changes. The tush push, the clear false starts on the tush push that happened to us. And then now this.
Nah, we still came back. No, we're not gonna blame the tush push for that comeback. You should be mad at your
All right, we're
on
not going to
the
talk Rams Eagles, but for this game, so Kyron, yes, he fumbled, but the balding is not what got punched in the jaw or in the helmet, in the face, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no, that's hands to the hell. You can't do that.
yeah, so they going like the refs are missing calls, and it's costing us games. Now, granted, maybe we should like games get close, especially against how the Niners were. But nonetheless, if a call is determining the game, like it's crazy out here. Sean McVay made a terrible call. I don't know why you don't kick the field goal and go to OT, especially with
I
them.
think he lost confidence. No, he did kick the field. I think he lost confidence. He lost confidence in the defense because the defense, like The Niners were just marching down the field on y'all. Yeah, y'all couldn't stop them on third down if y'all tried.
But here go the thing: they were up. I'm trying to think. Was it 20-7 or 23-7? So we came back on them after they went up.
Yeah.
Like we shut them down in the second half.
And then it was 20-20 going into the OT, and then they kicked the field goal, and then
Yeah,
he went for it on 4th and 1.
yeah. So they was up 20-7 and only scored two more field goals after that. So
Yeah.
we had figured them out, and McVay didn't take that thought process in the overtime. I know I would have kicked the field goal because I feel like we had figured their offense out finally, and that's especially with the new rules too, where everybody gets one possession. Yeah, I'm kicking that field goal.
Yeah, he wanted to end the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sometimes you know how they say on the coin flip, sometimes like it's better just to sit with these new overtime rules, just watch them be the defer so that they see what they do. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes you might just want to just go at them and just hey fuck it, just get your 7 and get out. That's what probably should have happened, but it's all right. We all have those games in this season. We got the Eagles got a game and that we could lose. It's at the link, but we are playing the Broncos.
I don't think the Broncos are that great. Hold on, we got a episode.
Well, as right, something happened with my co-host, but as well, hopefully all right. Yeah, Eagles play the Broncos. This should be an interesting game. Um, I think this could be a game that could make or break, especially with that defense. And the fact that we probably not gonna throw this game should be interesting, or we might just air it out. We'll see. As Rod, as Rod get everything together. Going on, I'm gonna go to the pick 'em, see what we got here. As far as game wise, let's pick them out. All right, so Thursday night football, I did have the Rams. Oh, Rod's back. How you doing?
We're back. One before you go into pick'ems, real quick. Sean McVay did take full accountability after his mistake, so we still love you, Coach.
Oh no, you guys still gotta respect your coach. Sean McVay is one of the best coaching minds out there, even though I think his whole thing about the tush push aesthetically it doesn't look pleasing. I was like, there's a lot of plays in football that don't look aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just mad because everybody's mad because they can't stop.
The,
They
the
can't
the refs
stop.
got to call it better. I don't even care about stopping it or not, but you can't have false starts.
No, I agree with you. Like the referee, you have to call it better. You have to be aware of everything that's going on, but at the same time, don't say it's aesthetically not pleasing to look at. I was like, what play in football is aesthetically pleasing? We got guys who are literally going 20 miles per hour, getting their head caved in, and probably having CTE on impact.
Mm-hmm.
So please tell me where does that look aesthetically pleasing? I'm just saying.
Nothing but the deep ball is pretty in football.
Exactly. Um, but going back, like I said, the Eagles and Broncos, that game, it could be interesting. The Broncos got the best defense in the league. It's not even close.
What?
Yeah, the Broncos got the best defense in the league.
More technical difficulties. Hold on. They don't have the best defense in the league. It's between surprisingly Cleveland. If they had an offense, they probably would win some games. Cleveland looks really good. Uh, Pittsburgh maybe.
Pittsburgh got they old, but yeah, I could give you that. But I still say the Broncos. And you know why I say the Broncos? That's secondary, the linebacker unit. Yo, they don't even got all their pieces. They're good. Their front seven is pretty dominant. And then having the defensive player of the year with Patrick Surtain, this junior or the second. Good.
Mm-hmm.
He cuts off one side of the field. He really cuts off any side he's on, and he travels too. So that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, I mean Jamar Chase got some catches the other day. Not a lot of yards, but
Bro, he barely got anything to deal with, dog. We're not gonna talk about Jamar Chase because Jamar Chase right now, he just gotta figure out how to work with his QB and what's up with this play calling.
yeah, free Jamar. He's on one of my teams.
Yeah,
Uh,
people want to trade. They're like, yo, trade him. Yeah, that's what sucks about being if you pick them as the number one pick in fantasy, you're pretty much sitting there like, fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was in this one league with Rob, and he was one, I was two, and he picked Jamar Chase. I really didn't want him to pick Jamar Chase because I would have picked him, but I picked Bijan Robinson. Oh, what a great choice by me.
True.
Um,
You want to get to the pickle?
yeah, I do like the Eagles to beat the Broncos. I'm not that impressed with them, but
I say, oh, we're the Eagles are minus 4.5 favorite, which is crazy because that's a high for home field. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty high to have home field for home field advantage. Usually it's like a 2.5. Have being a 4.5 favorite. That's whew,
I think they're looking at the fact that the Broncos have lost to what, the Chargers. The Chargers beat them pretty easily.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, they 2-2 at the end of the day. I personally probably have less faith in Bo Nix than anyone. Like they love him, and I don't. And I think that
All that sophomore slump once they got film on you, it's a
yeah.
different ball game.
And it's funny because everybody thought he was ass in college, and I thought he was really good in college. And then now he in the league, and everybody,
Well, the only reason people thought he was ass in college because nobody saw him through over 20 yards for a pass.
yeah. But his Auburn and his Oregon teams were both really good, all because of him in my mind. But um,
Oh, we got a score alert. The Vikings have took the lead on the Browns.
oh, I've completely forgotten that it was a 9:30 game.
The Vikings have taken the leads with 25 seconds left in the fourth.
Dang, it took them that long. What's the score?
21-17.
Oh God, I gotta check on the fantasy teams and everything. Um,
Uh, Speaking of that, I did have the Vikings winning that game. For the Thursday night, I had the Rams winning. We see I was wrong. Shout out to those damn Rams.
hmm
Um, Texans and Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Texans winning this game, but it's gonna be an ugly game. I don't think I still think the Texans won't score against this Ravens defense, and it'll be like a 12. It could be like a 10-7 game.
Ravens have had the most disappointing defense in the league, second most disappointing defense in the league
Well,
behind.
they all hurt.
They still ain't been playing well. They didn't play well last year either. All them names got out there. Um,
Them boys all hurt.
but with that being said, Cooper Rush is quarterbacking the Ravens today. I expect them to score 7 points or less.
Oh, if Cooper Rush is doing it, Cooper Rush when he get in, he be looking, oh, play action, throw that ball deep.
Yeah, I mean you have all your star pieces besides Lamar Jackson, so maybe Derrick Henry can win a game by himself, but I don't foresee that. Houston
But
has
they
probably a top five defense too, so
but they are playing the Texans, and the Texans are known to be laying people out, so that'd be interesting.
yeah, I don't think D'Amico Ryan's being a former player, not that far removed from playing. I think he knows that the Ravens don't have Lamar Jackson. You just don't play around. You don't lose that game. So
Exactly. We got the Giants versus the Saints.
go
Uh,
Giants.
yeah, Giants win that. Eagles versus the Broncos, go Birds.
I got the Birds winning that. I've said pretty confidently on this podcast a few times that I think the Saints don't win any games this year.
I
So
could I could see that too. They go 0-16. I
yeah,
definitely could see that.
there's two teams that could lose every game, which is the Saints and the Browns.
Oh, I was gonna say the Titans too.
Yeah, we got three teams who you can probably picture being the underdog in every single game. Um,
Yep.
but three teams going 0 and everything, that doesn't happen. So I think it'll be the Saints.
Um, the Cowboys and Jets. Ooh, that's a bad game too. I got the
I,
well,
I think
Cowboys.
it's
I
gonna be
think the
fun.
Cowboys can win. The Jets are 0-4.
The Jets are 0-4, but Justin Fields missed a game and a half. So I think Justin Fields goes crazy today against that underperforming defense.
Oh yeah, 32nd in the league. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm starting Justin Fields over Jaden Daniels in a league. Um,
Raiders, Raiders versus the Colts. I got the Colts winning that.
I hope the Raiders win, but I don't expect them to. Like I want my man Gino to do well.
I need Genty to go off again. They let him. Hey, my boy said, forget Chip Kelly like he should have been and got back in his stance. He's standing
Yeah.
straight up in the backfield and said, F all that.
Chip Kelly always doing something to mess with somebody, and
That's
then
because Chip Kelly has total control. He need to go take his old ass back to college.
yeah, Chip. I don't know what Chip be on, but when people don't listen to Chip, things go well.
Racism.
um,
Dolphins and Panthers. Oh, good
that's
Lord.
an ugly game.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. We're gonna talk about how baked Tua is. Say what he said after that game when Tyreek got hurt is crazy.
What did he say?
He said, "Yo, I'm just God bless that that most of us didn't get hurt tonight." He said something crazy after the game. I was like, "Bro, this man baked. This man is cooked. CTE has really cooked this man."
I mean, I'm always rooting for Tua too. That game ugly though. Dolphins don't have Tyreek. I actually have a league. Injuries in fantasy is crazy. I have a league where I'm starting Tua and Waddle.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and I never thought I'd do that, but yeah, they're missing Tyreek, but the Panthers are missing Chuba. I'll take the Dolphins just because
Yep. And we got the Buccaneers and Seahawks. I think that's the best of the mid games. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers.
I like the Bucks too.
And
Um,
no Bucky Irvin today. He gonna be out for 2 weeks.
good. My opponent got Bucky Irving in a couple of leagues, so we'll take that.
Cardinals and Titans. I got the Cardinals win that.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals defense starting in a couple spots, so
Commanders and Chargers. I am going to go with the Chargers because the Commanders just got a lot of people hurt. And Jaden Daniels is back. He's wearing a knee brace. And he also got four offensive linemen out. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
or old lineman out. I wouldn't even have brought him back this game if that's the case. Um,
Exactly.
with that being said, I actually like the Commanders. I think that what are they 2-2? So they were one.
And the games they lost have been close.
Yeah, so I mean, 1-1 with him, 1-1 without him. I don't see him being 1-2 personally, so I'm gonna pick them to take. I mean, if you lost to the Giants, why wouldn't you lose to Commanders, right?
True. That is true. Bengals and Lions. This is about to be a belt to ass of biblical proportions.
The Lions by the drop 60.
Yo, 9.5 favorite.
That's it.
Yeah.
So unless the Lions defense is soft, which that's another defense I've started today. No way that this game isn't like a 21 to 28 point victory for the Lions.
A fact. Um, we got the Patriots and Bills on Sunday Night Football. I got the Bills winning, but it's gonna be a hard game. That Patriots defense is actually really good.
I'm really confused about the Patriots. Everybody had them winning. I think I seen somebody say they're going to win 14 games this year. Uh,
Hell no.
and you got Drake May who's supposed to be progressing. I don't watch him.
He has been with the receivers he got, and they got some bad receivers. He has been progressing, and then relying on Hunter Henry. The running game is pretty alternate if they can give Henderson more play, but that's neither here nor there.
That's the thing. They haven't been able to run the ball for years. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson is ass. I don't care what nobody say, but they be starting this.
He cannot hold on to the ball.
I love when playing fantasy and the opponent got him because like that's easy money. Uh,
And then the Monday night game, Chiefs and Jaguars.
oh, go Chiefs. The Chiefs is
And they in Duval. Man, Chiefs should win that, but hey, Jacksonville, they force turnovers apparently. They are forcing a lot of turnovers.
they actually surprisingly bench Travis Hunter on defense. So I guess he's playing offense. Uh,
Yeah. So he plays defense for select few. They keep trying to he I have a feeling, me personally, I think I'm gonna be on the bandwagon. He needs to play defense more. Like that's just me. And then you can put him in on packages on offense.
yeah, but they seem to be doing it backward, like the reverse of that,
Yeah.
playing him on
Yeah.
offense and
More and then not having him on defense. No, if he plays defense, he can lock down people. He's a threat. Like just knowing how to play the ball, he'll get an interception.
yeah, but I guess they need another electric receiver across from Brian Thomas. So
Well, that's on freaking what's his name? Liam Cohen's play calling and shit. He ain't throwing Thomas the ball. And also Thomas has been dropping a few balls too.
well, I'm glad my man ETN seems to be reviving.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy for ETN. I actually, you know what? I actually got another tight end for ETN. I traded ETN because I had like four running backs already.
Hmm.
Uh so
The
with ETN,
Dynasty win?
nah, not in this league. It's another league. I traded him for I got TJ Hawkinson and then I got the kicker Bates because I had my running backs was Warren. Henry, Pollard, and I just didn't like a lot of times ETN would be the odd man out.
Oh, you said Warren, Henry, Pollard.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have got rid of Jalen Warren. He another one that's mid.
Nah, he was balling until this knee injury, but good thing they got a bye week. He'll be back.
Yeah, or I would have just kept my running backs because yeah, somebody always get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I got three good running backs, especially with Pollard and all that. And then I think I got another one, but I haven't. I got to look again. But it should be a good Sunday for football. Also let's talk about how thoughts and prayers to Mark Sanchez. It's crazy what happened. You can't be getting drunk out here, and then you end up getting stabbed up. But it looks like Mark Sanchez might have been in the wrong for being belligerently drunk, assault, and trying to break in somebody's car. So burglary or attempted car robbery, whatever you want to call it.
I need more details. I know that we know that I guess Mark tried to break into the car. He might have assaulted somebody. That's what got him stabbed. I need more details because I done been drunk outside and I ain't my nights are guaranteed to never go like that. Uh,
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's a different drunk. All
I,
right. You remember that you got your sad drunks, you got your happy drunks, you got your angry drunks, and you got your dumb drunks.
but I done been I've never been a sad drunk.
No, I'm a happy drunk too, but everybody has a different personality when they drink too much.
See, I'm the type of person where it depends on what I'm drinking because I can be an angry drunk off the Henny. Like I am the social media stereotype.
You are literally talking about every black person's kryptonite. Henny makes anybody mad, especially
Happy off the tequila though, you know.
yeah, tequila always makes everybody happy, but the Henny always makes causes fights.
I think if I wanted to have a type of night Mark Sanchez had, I would have the mixed liquors. Um, and even then, that still won't happen to me. I won't accidentally steal a car. Like I feel like I always know what car is mine.
Look, we thoughts and prayers to Mar Sanchez and his family. We just hope to get more information, and we hope that he'll heal up quick. Okay,
Fortunately, he ain't died because that'd have been a crazy way to go out.
I ain't gonna lie. The jokes they probably are gonna be making fun of him backstage is gonna be crazy.
They probably, he probably gonna get fired, but we'll see.
Damn, shit.
Nigga, you getting booked, and it's your fault because you was drunk. Yeah, I'll fire you for that if I'm the
Yeah,
Disney
but,
brand. He put
but
ESPN.
nah, he's on Fox, so he good.
Oh yeah, Fox might not fire him, but we'll see.
If he was on Disney,
It'd
boy,
have been over. His ESPN time would have been cut already.
it'd have been donezo. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. It's nothing too crazy. I mean. We covered everything. Oh, college football shit. Of course, University of Miami, I don't know what's going on. Like we are up on Florida State 28-3, and then all in the second half, we just couldn't do shit. That was interesting.
Y'all ranked number three though.
Yeah, we're ranked number three, but here's the thing though, like you know what killed us last year? It was the teams that we thought, oh yeah, they ain't nothing. And we play those teams near the end of the season. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see what happens when y'all play Clemson. Clemson wasn't even ranked yesterday.
Oh, we don't play Clemson this season.
I mean, y'all gonna probably run into them in like the ACC championship or something.
Yeah, but Clemson is trash this year.
That's what we think. But you know,
But we'll see.
long season. Michigan, you know my guys. Shout out to the
Shit.
background.
Brock Bowers is out. I gotta make a sub. Fuck.
Damn, that happens fast. Yeah, Michigan, my guys. We are not playing exciting football, but Underwood looks good. We got a running back who's had 100 yards and a touchdown in every game so far. We won 24-10 yesterday. You know who you don't want to be? There's two teams you don't want to be right now. Vanderbilt, even though they're 5-1, but they definitely didn't look like they were in Alabama's league yesterday. And
Vanderbilt did their thing. Yeah, they're not in Bama's league, but they are a good team. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but if you're not in Bama's league this year, and this is probably one of the weaker Bama teams we've seen in years, like this Bama team, they beat Georgia, cool. They lost to Florida State though, who just lost to y'all.
They are going to lose to LSU.
Yeah, they're probably gonna lose to LSU. Although LSU just lost to Ole Miss, so now we gotta see how Bama handles Ole Miss. I don't
Um,
think Bama can beat Tennessee, who they play. Uh,
Tennessee is interesting.
Tennessee's offense go crazy.
Yeah, Tennessee is an interesting game, so that could be interesting. I mean, um, I think you're about to see also too. Ryan Williams did not play a lot yesterday, so he's definitely might enter the transfer portal for next year. It seems like him and his coach do not get along.
Ain't no way you don't play Ryan Williams just because you don't want to play Ryan Williams. That's a top two receiver in the country.
Nah, he yelled at his coach during the game. Some petty shit.
Kalen DeBoer trying to get kicked out of Bama, huh? All right.
Well, you gonna see him in the transfer portal. I'll tell you that.
You know what coach could be out of here?
Oh,
James Franklin of Penn State. Because
oh
they
yeah, James Franklin can't win an important game. I don't understand that.
and we knew that, right? But yesterday you're playing against 0-4 UCLA as the number
And
7
you lost.
and you lose.
They fired their coach.
Who?
UCLA. They fired their coach the game before.
Yeah, so you have a team with a coaching transition. They're 0-4. I think Penn State was the first team. I think I saw a first team in 40 years to be a ranked top 10 and lose to a winless team.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. You can count their playoffs off just off
Yeah,
that loss alone.
they'll probably be unranked because they're 3-2. They're probably going to drop from 7 to out of the rankings.
They need to.
Yeah, they need to do something. I don't know if James Franklin need to go. Um,
Oh, Texas lost. They need to be on rank too.
Texas folded to Florida. Florida, here's the thing about Florida though. They kind of like how Clemson is, where y'all are talented enough to be ranked. Y'all just didn't happen to be ranked. Florida was 1-3. Now they're 2-3. But yeah,
They firing their coach at the end of the year.
I don't think they blaming the coach in Texas. They might blame him in Penn State.
No, I'm talking about Florida. Florida's firing their coach at the end of the year for a
I mean,
fact.
not after getting a win against Texas if you turn your season around.
Man,
Uh,
we'll see. I think they firing their coach.
yeah, but the thing is with Penn State, they were trying to blame the quarterback the game
Drew Alter,
before.
yeah,
Yeah, they were blaming him. This time, yeah, James Franklin. No, buddy.
it was definitely the coaches.
You're on the hottest seat of all. Uh,
Um, okay, we also got to miss BS Ohio State winning, but they play Minnesota, so nobody cares.
that's another boring game. I didn't even know that game was on until I saw the ESPN ticker pop it up. It was like 40 something and 3. I'm like, I didn't even know they were playing. Uh,
Nobody, nobody cares about them.
nobody's really it's crazy to be a quiet number one team, but nobody's paying attention to Ohio State right now.
Yeah, nobody cares until they play somebody.
Yeah, until they play us. Everybody waiting for Ohio State, Michigan.
They lose to Michigan another year. You got to fire Ryan Day.
I don't know if they ever gonna fire him. I mean, he's the defending champion, but yeah, you lose to us this year, you're probably not gonna I mean, they barely made the playoffs last year when we beat them, but yeah,
Defending Botox champion Ryan Day.
so I mean, we beat Ohio State 4 years in a row, so I wouldn't be surprised either way it goes this year. But
True. All right. Any closing remarks? Anything you like to say?
I do. We're gonna make it a little heavy real quick, but with Kyron Lacey in the situation,
Oh man, that is terrible. Dog, nah, man, that hurts because
yeah,
that hurts. Had nothing to do with the accident. Didn't do nothing. I want to know why the cop set him up. Why were they setting him up? What was the motive?
that's the problem. I get it. You're a
What's the
star player for your state's star team. It's like you think they would be on his dick rather than setting him up. But
what was the motive?
the cop, I mean, yeah, you really don't know. But I do think that
Like, yo, that cop should go to jail for life.
something.
The cops go to the witness should go to jail. I'm sorry, you got to go to jail too. You lied. You got to go to jail, and that man killed himself. You
Yeah,
lost his family lost financial needs that could have been life changing.
yeah. I mean, and here's the thing: the state of Louisiana, I don't think they're that financially like one of the best states.
In the NFL,
No, like as a state amongst
yeah,
the.
in the NFL, they need to give up some money to his family after they uninvited him to the draft combine and everything and draft even the draft. They need to they need to give up some money.
I'm not mad as the NFL as I am as the cops and the whole state of Louisiana. I just feel like one, this footage could have came out sooner. But two,
Exactly.
this is like probably the craziest wrongful death lawsuit we're ever going to witness, and I hope that Louisiana suffers greatly.
Oh, I hope his family get every penny. I
Every
hope, I hope, no offense, and I don't wish ill will towards them, but I hope they take that cop's pension away.
mhm,
Everything. Nah. You don't
take
deserve to call yourself a cop after you did something so grimy like that.
take everything from him and all the cops involved. If you
Yeah.
know that other cops knew about it, take everything from them. Like redo your entire police force because
Yep.
this happens too often, and now it's like at a whole new level where like the cops are breaking the law at this point. Um,
Yeah, that's definitely blatant use of misuse of power. That's a blatant misuse of power. You see his car, he literally turned around, did not cause the accident, didn't do nothing.
didn't do anything.
He was minding his business.
Didn't do anything. And shout out to his lawyer. That's amazing on his lawyer's behalf. To keep working after the fact, after everything is gone, probably not getting paid. Like that's a great
Oh
lawyer.
no, he getting paid from the state. He gonna get some money.
Oh yeah, now yeah. I hope that he's the one who helps the family sue. I hope that they all get everything that they deserve. Both the people who did bad and the people who are the good guys in this case.
Like and this is why in our culture we have such a hard time to trust the police.
Hmm.
Like this is if that doesn't show why we don't trust the police, that it, that is a blame reason why we have a hard time trusting the police because of stuff like that. We feel like, hey, if we go and tell y'all not gonna be on our side. We're scared we might get killed every time we get pulled over or something bad might happen.
Yeah,
Like, damn, like if people don't see that, yes, I understand not every policeman is like that, but guess what? You know what they say, it only takes one rotten apple to ruin the bunch.
hmm
And that's the thing. And everybody, and you know what? They get mad. It's like, well, why do you perceive policemen to be so bad? Because they perceive all black people to be bad.
yeah. I think the reality
Same
of it,
shit.
the reality of it is that like policing is one of those brotherhood type of organizations. So
It's
at
a
the end of the day,
gang.
you
It's a
can't trust
gang.
you can't trust none of them because they gonna
It's
always
a
have each other back.
it's a gang. It is a gang. The police are a gang.
Yep,
And
yep.
it doesn't make sense. I just want to know the motive. That's what's need to be figured out. Like, what was your motive, dude? Like, why would you do that?
Right. And if it come out to be something crazy like, oh, I just didn't want to do paperwork or investigate,
Or I had
uh,
money on LSU. I had money on somebody. If it's some sports gambling stuff, that's what's gonna make it worse.
listen, I mean, the people, everybody is gonna be eyes on it. I think we all want to know. And I mean, even now, because it's been a couple of days, and I'm like, I already want everybody fired, but I guess we gotta wait.
Everybody fired, man. They should have been fired, everybody, right now. As soon as that came out, we'd be like, hey man, you fired. Have a
Probably,
nice
like fired him before it hit the media. Like,
like, dog, you're fired.
yes. I can't wait to see what the family does. I hope they don't do what the guys from Starbucks did and be like, it's not about the money because you take everything that.
Nah. It's about because the guy he killed himself because of that worry and that factor and all the thing that was coming out in the media, everything that was portraying. Yes, he was a YN. I ain't gonna lie. He was shooting up the fit. There was one game last season where he stood over the guy and shot him up. Yes, but that's football. That's a different type of aggression, okay? Trust me. He wasn't taking that outside of the football field. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Taunting not a crime.
Yeah. He
What they
wasn't taking that outside on the football field.
the cops are the criminals here. I don't care if he got all. I don't care if y'all want to say he got all the criminal energy. There's a difference between
Yeah.
criminal and actual criminal. So
Exactly. Exactly. And yes, like I said, the media is the number one to blame because they were showing all his shortcomings on the field and stuff. I was like, but do y'all know what he was doing off the field before y'all showed these shortcomings?
yeah, I want his family to run Louisiana. I want every football camp in Louisiana to be named after Kyron Lacey. All yeah, do everything, build statues, take all their money and use it to try to make this as best it can because you can't make it right. So
It's just crazy. And then on top of it, we got our government word about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl and saying they're gonna put ice at the games. It's some real messed up times.
We in dark times for sure. But
Really messed up times. I was like, y'all gonna put ice. So now you just draw, no offense, the Hispanic market is the biggest market you want to have on your side because once they get behind something, they will support you through and through.
what's
And
really crazy is you're gonna tell us you're gonna put ice at the game. Like I will just watch the Bad Bunny concert on TV. Like I don't understand why
yeah,
you these
but
resources.
here's the thing. If I'm Hispanic and I got my credentials, I got all that stuff. Guess what? I'm going to get portrayed just like how black people get portrayed by the police. I'm gonna portrayed as an undocumented citizen, and I'm American citizen. You know what?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, ICE just raided an entire like black apartment complex in Chicago. I don't think they're playing by the rules anymore. Like it's a lot of people in power and people with authority that's just not following the law. So
It's just a lot of weak-minded people.
we in the darkest of times. Maybe not the darkest of times because obviously we've had civil wars and overthrown governments.
See, and the thing is, it's only been 1 year of this guy in presidency.
Yeah,
It's felt like it's been more than 1 year with all the stuff that's been going on.
yeah. I mean, we in different times where like I think people like they're afraid to lose like they weren't in back in the day. So I don't think people are going to jeopardize their livelihoods to overthrow a government. But man, if this was like the 1920s, this government probably would have been overthrown already.
Boy, shoot, they already tried to overthrow the government. It's called January 6th, January 6th or January 12th. I don't know, January 6th. They tried it already.
That was just a bunch of foolish white people storming the Capitol.
Yeah,
I don't think there was any plan.
if it was a bunch of minorities, boy, it would have been it would have been called a massacre, not a it'd have been a massacre.
Yeah, we in wild times. We in wild times in the sports world, outside of the sports world. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. All right, man. Let's just have a blessed Sunday. Let's play for safety for everybody. Peace and blessings, but still forget Ohio State. But peace and blessings for everybody.
Fuck the Mets.
Facts.
Yeah.
Prayers go out to Kyron Lacey and his family. Get all the money you can and set yourself up for generation success, not just now. All right, brother.
All
See you later.
right. Enjoy football.
All right, I'm watching right now. Peace.
All right.